What's up, guys? Back with another one. I'm Ryan, my man George.
What's poppin', guys? How you living out there?
Las Vegas coming back at you with an unbiased real reaction.
Right, man. Shouts out Free Thinkers, of course.
And our patrons.
That's right.
Another early access video.
Yeah, Ab Soul, the Book of Soul. So yeah, Ab. So obviously we know Ab can rap. Coming out of that strong TDE camp. A lot of you guys have said that this is probably one of his best songs. Not probably. A lot of you have said this is his best song. So that's why this demand has been so strong here in the comments. So I haven't really gotten into his entire discography. Have I heard a decent amount of songs from Ab? Have I heard him rap? Yeah, of course. You know what I mean? But I don't think I've heard this song. If I have, then we'll put review.
I've heard parts of it.
Yeah,
but I haven't really heard it in its entirety.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Let's get to this one.
Yeah, man.
Ab Soul, the Book of Soul.
Saucy. Your mama told me read the book of Job. They should have called it the Book of Soul. I came into this hurtful earth in perfect health. Called Steven Johnson syndrome when I was 10 years old. Internal and external fever, 80%. Fatality rate at that time, ain't that some shit? Severe pink eye, my eyes swollen shut. For like 2 or 3 months, it's still bright as fuck. Oh, and I even lost my lip skin. Grew back darker than its original pigment. Skin disfigured from boils and blisters. Unidentifiable by my little sister. Come to think of it, I could've got a crazy check. The shrink thought I'd be traumatized, but I'm a ride. My first years of junior high school were not alright. Them dimes wouldn't give me no time, no, not a nod. I mean, not even you. We eventually got cool, but I was nobody. You was the hottest hottie in the school.
Okay. Yeah, definitely a sort of a jazzy, poetic backdrop for sure. You know what I mean?
Big time.
I can definitely see this being performed literally on stage as a poem. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And just even the way he's delivering the lyrics. Internal and external fever, 80%. Fatality rate at that time, ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of got that jazzy, poetic sort of feel to it, right? So I think that's what he was going for. Yeah, it seems to be a poem that's just chronicling his life here. Steven Johnson syndrome looks like he was suffering from that. So interesting.
I'm just 10 years old. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, he said it was unidentifiable by his little sister. His own family didn't recognize him. The disease, you know, caused so much havoc in his body. So let's keep it going, man. Interesting.
Them dimes wouldn't give me no time, no, not a nod. I mean, not even you. We eventually got cool, but I was nobody. You was the hottest hottie in the school, or the world to me. Not saying that cause I'm your dude. I'm glad I got to watch the woman that you blossom to. Ironic, we always had the same classes. I copied off your work, and you ain't always had the right answers, but it worked. Mama, thanks a lot. Probably wouldn't have even graduated had you not. Somewhere down the line, we became an item. The love was in the air like this flight I'm lighting. The first few years were so exciting. Got deeper in this rap and started pushing shit back. My money got funny, you wanted to go on dates. I had a sound wave beat tape, tryna beat Drake. Could've spent every minute with you, but I had to get it. For me and you sing too, so you knew the business. I know it was hard, but you stayed down. My fam had doubts, you told me you was proud. I did some things, you did some things, always came back together. We knew the only way to make it work is work together. 7 whole years. It was supposed to end with our grandkids. Luckily for me, I'm used to being cut short. I'm such a nice guy. Why, Lord? Why, Lori? Why you had to take her from me? Guess he needed your angel face for all of heaven to see. Your picture's still on my mirror and it's so scary.
Oh, so I guess she passed away is what it looks like he's saying. So he's going into the love of his life, it looks like, right? The woman that he met in high school when he was with her for 7 years. And it looks like she passed away. So, what do you think, Ryan? What's your feel of this song, man?
You know, man, my initial reaction is I don't like it, and here's why. Because from a musical standpoint, if you take away the lyrics and just focus on the music, it sounds like a jam session to me, which I love. If I was in a club, a jazz club with my lady kicking it, you know, we got some drinks, I'm listening to this, I'm like, this is a nice, smooth backdrop type of sound that I could hang out to and kick it to. On converse to that, on the contrary, right, you take his lyricism and take out the music and you just listen to that individually, like in a poem type of setting, like maybe Def Poetry Jam back in the day, you know, when they were doing poems and things like that. I'm like, man, you know, this is very deep. He's pouring his heart out basically about his life and about the woman of his life. I'm like, wow, you know, the love of his life, that's beautiful, right? But when you blend the lyricism and the music together, it's off to me. It doesn't sound cohesive. It's kind of, I can't focus on both of them because they're not blending together well. You follow me? I got, you know, so I would rather those two be separated, in my opinion. It's just my opinion. I'd rather those two be separated because both from a musical standpoint and a lyrical standpoint, it's dope. But together,
not working.
Yeah.
Not working for you.
For me.
Okay, let's keep it going. Yeah, I'm gonna reserve judgment for the end. I'm just taking it in. Let's keep it going.
I swear I still ain't looked at your obituary. So now I'm so doped up, I think I'm flying. I hope the split will never finish. I guess the Mayans wasn't lying. 2012, my world ended. You used to say that I could see the future. You was wrong, cause you was in it. And I was just with you the day before. You said you loved me, I said I loved you more. And as much as I wanna cower, bit the mic could do and fall off a fucking tower trying to find you. I gotta stay, cause I remember that day I looked you in the face and told you nothing could stop me, not even you. Stick to the plan. I meet you at our spot. If reincarnation is true and we don't get too lost, even if you forget me and everything you left behind, I never lied. I love you in a place where there's no space and time. I close my eyes and I can still hear you singing loud. We never got to tell.
I like that line. Yeah, man. I mean, when he said if reincarnation is true and we don't get too lost, even if you forgot me and everything you left behind, I never lied. I love you in a place where there's no space and time. His love is so strong, regardless of, even if you're in a fucking parallel dimension, that would not change the way that I felt about you, right? That would not change his love. So I thought that was really beautifully said. Beautiful. All right, let's keep it going.
We never got to tell him who the love religion was about. I ain't finna stage a cry in this rhyme sign. Sincerely yours. I live to let you shine. Everything I love the most gets taken away. My mama and music is next. And if that happens before I turn 28, then I'm going out with Kurt Cobain. I still believe in God, we just ain't never spoke. Unless we talking symbolically, then I might agree.
So I see what you're saying, Ryan. I mean, I was gonna let the song sort of ride out because, I mean, he's saying a lot in here, right? Like I said, he's bearing his soul, and I really love the poetry in this.
Beautiful.
I love the poetry in this, and I do like the production. I love the jazzy production, but there are parts in this song, especially with this dude singing now, that it feels disjointed. You know what I mean? I think it says BJ the Chicago Kid, who I actually really like. I think BJ's dope, but it does feel a little disjointed. It almost feels off in some way. And we've all been used to listening to sort of traditional sounds in rap for so long that I think anytime someone does something that's just different,
out of norm,
it's tough on a first listen to really appreciate it.
That's a good point.
And that's why I'm trying not to just jump out the window and say this and that, just because I'm just taking it in because it is a different feel. You know what I mean? So
that's true.
Let's keep it going though. Let's finish it up.
And if that happens before I turn 28, then I'm going out with Kurt Cobain. I still believe in God, we just ain't never spoke. Unless we talking symbolically, then I might agree. But if you really wanna look at it that way, then hey man, God don't like me. I refuse to believe that, but what's acceptable was anything's possible, but nobody's special. My mom took my TV, Clem took my radio. Now I'm on TV and on the radio. Don't be dethroned by these systems of control. Just keep your fingers crossed and get them locks off your soul. Don't be dethroned by these systems of control. Just keep your fingers crossed and get them locks off your soul.
All right, man, so final thoughts, playlist perhaps?
You know, man, I pretty much gave my synopsis and how I feel about this song, but George, you always bait me in with these damn playlists.
Playlist tells all.
You know, it's not gonna make my playlist, but here's why. It's not that it's not a bad song. And again, I only reason why I want to reiterate this is because I want everyone to understand what I'm saying. Is this song good? Yes, it is. All I'm saying is the music and the lyricism, to me, it's just hard to focus on both because they give me two different feelings. They give me two different emotional responses. So it's hard for me to focus on both because they're contradicting each other, in my opinion. So with that being said, it's not a bad song, but that's what I feel as far as my feedback on it. That's the only reason why it's not gonna make my playlist.
What do I think about this song? This is a song I'm gonna have to sit with, and I rarely have to say that. You know what I mean? I'm pretty good because I listen intently to music, and rarely does a song have to grow on me. Because the reason why songs don't tend to grow on me is because I get so lost in the music. Like when I initially listen to it, I'm like into it. So I kind of know right off the bat usually what I like and what I don't like.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true because he's like that. Me personally, it has to grow on me. Some songs.
I think everybody has like a couple songs that have to grow on over time. I mean, it's not like it doesn't happen, but it's just rare. So in this particular case, I'm gonna have to sit with this one, man, because I love the backdrop of this. I love the production, and I love what he was talking about in this. I thought this was lyrically beautiful. And I love that he was essentially chronicling his life. He talked about his the disease he has. And I think I saw him in an interview when he had shades on and he was kind of talking about that's the effects of the disease he has, man. So talked about losing the love of his life. I even liked the poetic delivery. I liked that. But to Ryan's point, there are a few parts in his song, production-wise, that feel a little disjointed. Like BJ the Chicago Kid, I just felt like his vocals just didn't really fit. I felt like they were unnecessary. In the part in the beat where it goes,
yeah.
I actually like that.
I like that too.
I just think it's overpowering.
Yes.
It's overpowering when he's overpowering his lyricism sometimes. So I think if they turn that down a little bit, I think I would have received the beat a little bit better with his lyricism. I'm gonna sit with this one a little bit more because this could be in a range from cool to phenomenal. Yeah. Seriously, it could be in that range. Yeah, so I don't know where within that range it's gonna fall. We'll see after a few more listens. But shout out to Ab-Soul, man. He's obviously a talented lyricist.
Absolutely.
And shout out to everybody who requested that join as well. So that's the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed that, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And also, guys, we do have a Patreon channel. The link will be in the description. It will allow you to get early access to our content. That's if you're interested. This is Lost in Vegas. George, Ryan, we out.